The best video marketing programs for gaming. You know what I mean? So if you're looking for a company to support your gaming channel or your gaming company, etc., you're gonna need other expertise, other help in order to get your channel, your gaming company to the top. You know what I mean? As far as search engines, as far as actually being seen, analytics, etc. Everybody that's at the top, they're not doing it on their own. They're offering a great product, a great idea, but they're getting help from other companies to help them reach that higher caliber, that higher status. You know what I mean? So I'll be giving 3 companies that you could contact that's cheap, reliable, etc., that give great results in order to boost your program, your channel, etc., whatever you're looking for. So the first company I'll be naming is SimpleTiger. I'll put it on the screen right here. They're in Florida, but it's a remote company, which means that it's all across the country. You know what I mean? They have multiple agency software locations for you to contact. You know what I mean? Near you. You know what I mean? So this is a SEO agency for software as a service companies. And that stands for SaaS. You know what I mean? But it has over 12 years of experience helping companies and tech startups succeed with search engine optimization. Which basically, like I said, when people go on Google, Bing, whatever website they use to search, there's a reason at the top of every search listing, when you search something in on Google, for instance, the top is gonna have ads. That's gonna be people that's paying to be at the very top of the list. You know what I mean? Then under that, it's gonna be the highest rank caliber search. So that means that whoever either paid to be up there, or B, they have the results in order to be at the top. You know what I mean? So for instance, if you search best website to sell something online, most likely what's gonna pop up is eBay. eBay got there from having a lot of clientele, a lot of people using their website, as well as also paying to be up there at the top. You know what I mean? There's ways to reach the top without actually having the clientele in the beginning. You know what I mean? To grow your company. Now you're not probably gonna be at the very top of the list off the jump. You know what I mean? Unless you just put a lot of money in there. You know what I mean? But you can get on at least the first page of a Google search, you know what I mean, by using these companies. You just have to use it correctly. You know what I mean? There's a way to tailor your search, the search engines in order for your company or your channel, etc., to be at the top. This is important for like people that do YouTube as well. You know what I mean? YouTube is a search engine as well that goes through Google in its own way. You know what I mean? So with that being said, if you want to grow your channel faster, you can use one of these companies as well. So this SimpleTiger is based around being simple and effective. They use an 80-20 approach, which is 20% optimization that will result 80% results. You know what I mean? So they're minimalizing the amount of things that need to be done in order to give you the largest amount of results. It's a simplistic mindset. That's typically the way that things go in general. You know what I mean? When you do too much, the best things don't happen for you. You know what I mean? You try to keep things simple, easy to understand, easy to obtain. You know what I mean? So they provide SEO for SaaS companies only. So if you're not listed in the category of SaaS, which is what I said earlier, right here, a software as a service company. You know what I mean? So if you're not offering software as a service company, it won't help you. I mean, they won't give you any work. You know what I mean? But there's ways to be listed as this. A lot of y'all don't know, when you go that route as a software as a service, you know what I mean, you have an easier chance of scaling up. You know what I mean? There's a reason why they're limiting the amount of things. A lot of companies, a lot of people trying to use the service, you know what I mean, because it's not going to be as effective if you just try to be something outside of that. So just take that into consideration. Research ways. I might drop a video in the future if y'all ask me to in the comment section on how to be that. You know what I mean? there's a way to combine what you're already doing with that, so you can travel multiple lanes and get to your destination a lot faster. If you want to be the biggest company, the most successful, wealthy, etc., or if you just want to reach a higher potential, you know what I mean, there's ways to do that. You just have to know the way too. So just don't think everything is like cut and dry, gray and white. You know what I mean? A lot of things are in between even just that. You know what I mean? But the next thing that I have to say, it's a remote team spread across the U.S., you know what I mean, which means that they have office locations mainly in Florida, you know what I mean, but there's ways to get in contact with people, whether it be online or in person, across the country. I mean, so this is when things get important for you to understand. They've worked with major companies such as Contract Work, Segment, Jotform, Bid Sketch, Crew, Biddy, Dig, and then those might be companies that you might not be familiar. So here's some ones that you probably are familiar with: NBC, E-Trade, LG Electronics, Best Western, Holiday Inn. This is important because all these are major assets. You know what I mean? NBC is a news program, which basically means that they have the ability to spread the word about your company. E-Trade is a stock program. You know what I mean? That means there's things as far as stock companies, etc., etc. If you don't know about stocks, if you don't invest in stocks, I recommend that you do. There's ways to invest in stocks without owning stocks. You know what I mean? You just have to know how to do it. You know what I mean? I'll drop videos about that in the future. Next is LG Electronics. This is the electronic company, self-explanatory, you know what I mean? Just like you might have a Philips TV or an iPhone, you know what I mean? LG Electronics, they develop some of the first cell phones, you know what I mean? They also have TVs, etc., etc. A lot of things that you might not know unless you just look at the name on it, you know what I mean? Best Western, Holiday Inn. Self-explanatory. The Holiday Inn is one of the most popular hotels when it comes to just being the average price, you know what I mean? So basically all that to say that they have worked with a lot of big companies, you know what I mean? They have results. They focus on digital marketing such as search engine optimization, which is SEO, which is what I said earlier, you know what I mean? When you type something in with Google, you want to be at the top of that list, you know what I mean? And the way that they do that is with keyword research and strategy, technical optimization, content strategy, and on-site optimization, off-site strategy, and link development, and site and domain transition. So basically, that's a lot of stuff that you might not understand. And ultimately, you need to understand it before you invest your money or before you invest yourself into it. But understand that at the end of the day, they put a lot of time and effort into actually doing these things, you know what I mean? For instance, on YouTube, when you post a video, there's tags that you can use to or keywords that you can use to gather traffic towards your channel or to that video, you know what I mean? That's the most simplistic way I can base it, because if chances are if you're watching this, you're probably watching it on YouTube, so you should be able to understand that it goes beyond that when it comes to Google search or any other website, even YouTube, you know what I mean? It goes beyond that. But they also have analytics, setup, consulting, convention optimization, digital PR outreach, link development, niche link development and outreach. So everything that you do in life when it comes to being a company or a channel or a entity, you know what I mean? It's going to be in a niche. Which means that a niche is like, for instance, Ferrari. The niche of Ferrari is automobiles. If you go deeper into that, it will be exotic automobiles, you know what I mean? But their niche is automobiles, you know what I mean? Ferrari, they might make other products outside of automobiles, such as clothing, merchandise, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, their niche isn't hotels or housing or etc., etc. It's automobiles, to say the least. But they also have brand mentions and leaks on a large publications, which means that they can get you on bigger website, bigger publications or magazines, etc., like Forbes, Entrepreneur, Elite Daily, Life Hacks, etc., etc. Those are the biggest names. But understand there's other blogs, there's other websites that are smaller than that still can give you great results. You know what I mean? So those are just the biggest ones that I can give you off the top. But understand that some of y'all might be thinking, oh, I don't have the chance of being on there. You might not have the chance of being there. Always aim for the stars, but understand there's other things under that you can land on that you can still get results from. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. Large scale digital PR campaigns, earn links through strategic large scale content and content marketing. So content marketing is basically strategy, calendars and roadmaps, production such as blogs, like I said, ebooks, white papers, infographics. Then they have promotions such as links, outreach, and partnerships. You know what I mean? All that to keep it in the most simplistic way possible. The most simplistic way I can say this is like they're not ads, but they're a form of ads. You know what I mean? So basically, for instance, being in a blog, being for instance on life hacks, you know what I mean, whether it be on their YouTube channel or their website, you know what I mean, that is a form of an ad. You know what I mean, they're sharing your whatever product that you're offering, whether it be a channel, a company, I was finna say a service, but most likely you're following those first two categories, but it could be a service. You know what I mean? But that's a form of ad when you're listed in like a blog or like for instance a publication such as the top list that I could say is Forbes, you know what I mean? But most likely you'll be on something like Life Hacks or something around that, you know what I mean? But lastly, the next, not lastly, there's one more company after this, but I'm gonna give you Thrive. They're an internet marketing agency. So the reason why this is important because they have the stats to back up everything that I'm saying. They have 500% increase in organic traffic, which means that it's not bots. That's very important. A lot of people can rise to the top off of non-organic traffic, which means that for instance like in music, they have streaming companies that actually have bots or software that run to they basically, like, to simplify it, they increase stream numbers, you know what I mean, but they're not actually people, which means that in order to keep that number up, you gotta keep adding bots to it or keep having that service run. Even though they can be exposed, it's not good because it's not organic, which means that at the end of the day, not as many people are learning about your company. If you scale up too fast, that's not going to be good that's going to be bad foundation. You want to build your foundation on real people. Real people. Next would be the 300% increase in online leads, which means that things that are online, they lead you or lead people to your company, your channel, etc., etc. So that's all important. You need to get the basis of stats before you invest in anything. Web design clients are guaranteed sites that are beautiful, functional, and adaptive to any size screen. If you have a YouTube channel, you should have a website. You know what I mean? If you have a company, you definitely should have a website though. So reviews say within 6 months, Thrive's SEO work catapulted our product line into the top page rankings. Like I said before, it's important that when people search something on YouTube, on Google, that you're on at least the first page, because a lot of people don't keep scrolling past that. You know what I mean? Most people view the higher you rank in it, the more effective, the more important, etc., etc. Thrive focuses on two things: relationships and results. Like I said earlier, those publications such as Life Hacks, they might have a relationship with it that can get you in the door. You know what I mean? They also have the results as far as just like the actual expertise. There's people that went to school, that have done research, that know how to optimize the internet. I mean, to keep things the most simplistic. I left the link on here that I would put on the video, but I don't want to get demonetized or copyrighted by putting that on there. So you can easily copy. You can copy this link. I'm putting it in the description so you can click on it so you can learn more about their company. But these are the important things. I'm just gonna go through this very quickly. Google Premier Partner, Google Analytics Technology Partner, Bing Ads Accredited Professional, Shopify Partner, MailChimp Express mandatory and Yext certified partner. So most likely the most ones that you recognize is Shopify, Bing, and Google. So basically they've partnered with these people, they've been recognized by these people, and they've been accredited by these companies. So it's like you can rest assured that you're gonna get the results from them, because if they already partnered with Google, I mean, your company chances are isn't as big as Google. So the last thing, I'm gonna hurry up and get through this right here. RankHammer, founded by a pair of digital marketers. One of them, like, they came from the background in engineering and big brand marketing. The other one is experienced in programming and big advertising. One of them does speech he goes across the country doing speeches at certain locations such as colleges, etc., etc. And he also teaches a class at SMU. So they have multiple accomplishments for this company. I'm gonna let you just read that right there. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna breeze through this because it's a lot. But understand that this is a good company as well. If you can, I would advise you to do your own research on each one of these. But at the end of the day, all I can tell you is that in order to reach the top, although you need to do things on your own, you need to do your own groundwork. If you do have the revenue, you do have the finances, you want to scale up fast, if you want to scale up quickly, if you want to grow your channel, your company extremely fast, you know what I mean, you need to take advantage of the things that people already are. In order to run with the competition, you need to be up to date, you need to be modernized, you know what I mean. It's a lot of people from the past, for instance, like Michael Jordan was the greatest player of his era, you know what I mean. As technology improved, people learn more about diets, certain foods that can increase your effectiveness on the court, you know what I mean. Certain things such as actual technology, such as weights, etc., etc. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to sum this up real quickly. The video's finna end. If you like this content, like, comment, subscribe. Stay blessed, you know what I mean? Those are the 3 companies. Link to all of them in the description. Take advantage of all this and grow your company, your channel extremely fast, you know what I mean? In a natural, genuine way. Stay blessed.